Hello everybody, welcome to OTC Fish Keeper, and this week I've got good news and bad news. As you know, I'm trying to move all my fish and my tanks from my first house to my new house, and I came up with a great plan. I said, hey, I'll just run to the store, get a couple of 40-gallon breeder tanks for 50 bucks a piece, and then set them up, and then that way I can bring some fish up here, put them in the breeders temporarily, and then empty the tanks, bring the tanks up, and then just keep doing that until I got all my fish up here in all my tanks. And that's a good idea, but if you give a guy 2 new fish tanks and you let him walk around a fish store and they have a sale, yeah, I bought some new fish. But I'm afraid that's not where it is. I mean, the fish were awesome. I had eight fairy cichlids, and then I had 3 of the peacock cichlids, and they were doing fantastic. They were loving it. They were swimming around here, going all crazy. After 2 days, they got to know me real well, and then they every time I walked in the room, they just came excited up to the glass, ate really good, healthy eaters. And but then sometimes when you buy stuff on the cheap, there is a downside. And in this case, I had a heater in here that I bought on the cheap, and it came with some of the tanks I bought, actually. And the heater, after a couple of weeks, malfunctioned. And I didn't catch it because I'm only here for about an hour a day, once a day to feed the fish, and then I have to go back home and feed the other fish, which is why we're moving. But yeah, the heater superheated my tank up to 99 degrees, over 99 degrees, killed all the fish but one. I have 1 African cichlid left. And as tough as this fish must be, I'm going to guess that this is Superman's fish. So at least I got that going for me. Very disappointed in all the other ones I lost there, though, because they were just beautiful, just amazing. But hey, let me show you the remaining fish, and we'll go from there. Okay, and here is my last remaining African at this point. This is a peacock cichlid, and she's a little shy since all of her friends died on her. And now when it comes to the tanks, though, some important things to know. I bought new tanks and I bought 1 new filter. This filter's new. And when I put the fish in there initially, because I bought them on a whim, the tank had not been cycled yet, and so the water started to turn a little murky at first. But then within a day, by the next day, I came and I brought up a filter that I did have specifically for the purpose of having a cycled filter, and that's that sponge filter here. And as soon as I put the sponge filter in the tank, within 24 hours, I'd say 80% of the murkiness was gone, and within 2 days, all the murkiness was gone. So that just left us with this one poor little girl right here all by herself. But we'll get her some friends. I wanted an African cichlid tank anyway, and the fact that they happened to have them on sale for half off was a pretty good reason for me to buy them until, yeah, I accidentally killed them. But I've got this one here, and then I've also got this one over here. So I got 2 40 gallons, got them set up, getting them ready for the move. I would have had some more fish moved already, but I had some people at work who called in, so we had to fill in their shoes. But it's a pretty good plan. And so hopefully with a little luck, start bringing some fish up, then bringing their tanks up, and keep it going. I have got the wiring put in the new fish room area, and it's fantastic. My electrician, who's also my cousin, came up with an idea that was even better. He gave me some extension cords, and I'll show you those later. Well, he came up with the idea of the extension cords, which are movable and they're like industrial strength, so they will never overload from my fish tank equipment. And we even put in a new box in the back farm, so it's going to be pretty awesome. So until next time, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Good job, by the way, on getting us over 300 before the end of the year. I appreciate every one of you. And I see a lot of you coming in from India. That's really cool. I might have to visit India someday. Check out some of your fish. And hit that like button, and I will see you guys next time.